Good evening, Final Fantasy Randomizer fans! Welcome to this week of the Melman Murder Mystery Fall League 2022 races. This week is week 2, the feedback week, where the flags change pretty much at the whim of the racers and at the at the whim of the people on Discord up until a few hours before race time. Tonight we have got some interesting looking flags going on. As of note, we've got Spellcrafter on. That's the real big one. But we'll cover the rest of that stuff as we need to. I'm going to toss it on over to Moonrisen Phoenix for an introduction on the players. Take her away.
Good evening, Final Fantasy Randomizer fans. Here we are on the FFR channel and introducing our featured runners for tonight. First up, in the top left from the dev team, we've got Wild Ham. On the top right, we've got from the Temple of Friends Revisited, Chanigan. Bottom left, we've got Jesus the Frog from the Feels Bad Men. And finally, from the On-Rack Fish and Game Commission Coastal Edition, on the bottom right, Guardian Marcus, rounding out our 4 featured runners for tonight. Tossing it right back over to my co-commentator, Hate the 13th, for a little view on what we've got for Blurstings tonight.
Yeah, so just as a quick note here, these people didn't choose the parties. These parties were thrust upon them. We happened to end up with the Fighter Rainbow, so kind of lucky for him. Mostly. The Fighter has plus 20 bonus vitality and has the Wood Mastery Blursing, so if he's got Wood Armor, Shield, and Helmet equipped, he gets 120 evade. Downside, minus 10 hit percent to start, no promotion armor. So you see that Dragon Armor? Haha, it's useless. The Red Mage, plus 10 hit percent, plus 10 luck, minus 30 hit points, minus 10 agility. It's going to be a little bit on the squishy side at the beginning. It's going to probably fall into a few more fists than one would like to. The White Mage, plus 25 agility, plus 15 luck. White Mage going to run. Malices, minus 4 max MP, no bracelets. So you want armor? Too bad. You get cloth armor, and you get a white shirt if you find it. And the Black Mage gets a bonus of Warp 4, which is, well, Warp at level 8, and can equip shields. The downside, cannot equip Pro Rings, and does not get access to Quick 3, which is mediocre at best.
Black Mage gonna wanna run.
Yeah, Black Mage gonna want to run. Black Mage kinda can run, thankfully. Excuse me. And there is Tavern Recruiting on, so people can go in and potentially find other people for their party if they want. Though I'm not sure how much they'll want to. The Thief, in case we find him, has access to heal magic, which will give him a cure spell or a couple of cure spells, maybe a life spell, maybe a heal spell, and hurts undead, so he's always got an effect to hurt undead things. Woo. No ribbon. And minus 150 gold pieces as well, but that doesn't matter beyond the start. And the Black Belt, the one that most likely would be hunted for, plus 5 luck, plus 10 vitality, minus 15 hit points, minus 1 hit percent per level. Nope, looks like we are off.
Green flag in the air.
Alright, we've got Holy 7 at level 1 black, or level 1, oh my god, and we've got Kill 8. So, Kill 8, for those of you who are unfamiliar with it, is a non-elemental power word death spell. Basically, if you have less than 600 hit points, you dead. Does not matter if you have any resistances. Thankfully enough, the power word threshold is set at 600, because if it were unlimited power word, then you just walk around, you kill 8 everything. Fast 4, fast, standard, NSA. Lock 2, it's not the Lock 2 you're used to, it's Lock, as if it were a second level power. So it's only a single target. And you noticed on Chanigan's side, he is seeing some chests in places that they really are not normally. We've got the trap tiles shuffled, and we've got the chest locations shuffled. So you're gonna have to see people going out of their way to find some things. And by out of their way, I mean you can find chests on, say, the Kraken floor, in the room that nobody ever goes to. It's, yeah, kind of nasty.
Only 7, as shiny as it is only single target. That's going to be rather interesting. And Guardian Mark is finding a interesting fight of his own right there.
All right, now if he has enough MP to get those worms down, that would have been great, but not so much. All right, we're getting the canal out of the princess. Useful things, huzzah! And we have Astos, the Dark King.
Yep, and we have a katana as well in the throne room.
Yeah.
Interesting.
That's money.
Ooh, looks like a beefy Astos, considering Kill 8 didn't get him down.
Oh my. So that means it had more than 600 hit points at the start. That's... Oh boy. Alright, let's see if we can get a quick glance of what the king says. You've ruined my plans to steal this ruby!
Sitting with the ruby. Ouch. And bad news there for Wildham. There's the,
Yeah. Oh, and... and Astos has Halt 8 as well. Halt 8 is another one of the, oh my god, this hurts spells. It is, once again, not elemental. And it's got about a 28% chance to land on anything. And it is just, hey, look, you're paralyzed. And when I say anything, I mean anything. Like, say, giant robot. So,
One thing to note real quickly, you might have noticed that Wildham was teleported outside to Canaria. Save on Game Over is on this flag set, as well as what we tend to call Dragon Warrior mode. Any takedown will result in your team being warped to that very spot with the ship and or airship, whichever you have at the time.
okay, and Astos also has Cracked. Oh yeah, this has got to be a buff Astos. This is big. And Chanigan has decided, you know what, I'm fine without the ruby right now. I'm gonna go elsewhere where things don't hurt as badly.
Things just don't hate me everywhere I go. And
Yeah.
look at that Quake 7 stick. Hello.
Oh, that's good. Unfortunately, well, Quick 7 is not bad. It's fast. Or, yeah, it's fast, except because it's quick, it's only cast on the caster. So it is, yeah, kind of a rough one. I mean, yeah, you can give it to, your fighter and go, hey, look, congratulations, you can cast fast on yourself. Alright, looks like Melman has been, or not Melman, but Provoca has been destroyed, and all the shops have been shuffled around. So the inn is not where the inn normally is. The white magic is behind where Bicky normally is. Black magic I haven't seen yet. And yeah, it's a beautiful mess.
And we've got enemies on the in the town.
Oh, Zozo Melman, awesome. Alright, it looks like I saw Cure 7 at level 2. That is a full heal. Like a single target full heal. Time 5, AoE magic, yay! That is Time Elemental AoE magic. I don't remember the specific damage on it, but yeah. And Quake 7, well, that's Quake with accuracy boost.
Aren't we seeing the pirates with that aren't playing nice in this flag set as well?
I'm not 100% sure if we've got buffed pirates or not. I'm gonna take a quick look at that. Though I just want to point out, Jesus the Frog has also found that worm box, which was hiding in Princess's room.
Spot for it.
And Chanigan making good use of that hint giver, finding out where the floater was. It was floor 4 of I did not catch the dungeon. But we got a Rubik's Cube out of Astos, and it looks like behind that worm was a ribbon.
Oh, that's definitely something you want, and that's something you don't want.
Yep, Nachos guarding... Actually, I think the Nachos are guarding the princess's room. The worms were in the queen's room.
Oh boy.
So at least we have the luck Oh, Earth Cave. Okay, floor 4 of Earth Cave for the floater. That's not bad. Anywho, at least we have the luck of seeing where the trap tiles are. Because, yes, they have been shuffled, but they're at least marked.
Wow, and so that trap tile was literally hiding 350 gold. Well...
Yep. Hey, it looks like Chanigan managed to murder the king and get the ruby. And is now going for that Sahag in a box.
That was where the cannon was, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, that would make sense. Cash Tana at this point.
Find that thief.
Yeah, Astos is not playing nice. Oh, and it looks like we got a black belt at Corneria. Which Chanigan's like, no thanks.
Like, oh wow, cannon for 25,000 bucks? Yeah. Alright, we're good.
Yeah. Cash Tana.
Said it.
Yep. Alright, so it looks like we've got the ruby, we've got the cube, and we got some walking to do. I don't believe we have any loose tonight, but we do at least have one dud location. We have 20, excuse me, 21 locations and 20 incentives. So that means you're gonna open up a box and it's just gonna be nothing at some point. That could be real bad because Sky Palace is it's random in Sky which chest is incentivized. So if the dud rolls in Sky, you go through and loot the entirety of Sky and find no key items. Yeah.
I'm gonna need to get a few minutes down the. Yeah.
Yep. Channy gonna go in. You know what? I'm gonna go to Lefane where the people are nice, and there might be a superstore waiting for me.
That's might.
I'm not 100% sure if there are or not.
I think there is.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure there is, but. You want a black belt? Really? You don't want a black belt, huh? Alright, let's see. Level 3 white, we have Wall 8 and Life 7. Wall 8 is Wall for everybody in the party at one. Oh my god, Invis 8 and Fade 6. So Invis 8 is plus 180 evade for the entire party. So
it's not absurd at all.
Yeah, no, it is just holy moly. Alright, level 3, we've got Meteor 5. That is 110 to 220 group earth damage. Fire 4, hold 6, nothing of import there. Temper 7, that's a good one. And Halt 8, which Chanigan just walked away from Halt 8.
Maybe money problems at that point?
Maybe. Now, with some of the other map edits we have also got the ability to walk to ordeals. And you notice Chanigan doesn't have the cube, yet he was able to, or the chime, yet he was able to get into Sky Palace. That's because the chime is blocking something else entirely. What it's blocking, we don't know. You might find a town that you bonk off of. You might find another dungeon you can't enter. You might find a hole in the ground that mysteriously resists you.
Or just a random cave.
Yep.
It's... Yep, we're just gonna hope we catch it.
Yep.
You for Guardian Marcus.
Alright, Jesus the Frog getting out of the Corneria Castle. Finally. Corneria Castle proving to be a little bit mean to the runners tonight.
There was a little bit of wine involved. Those nachos did give some experience at a rather light combat.
Yeah.
Oh,
nachos...
that's not light combat there, Chanigan. Yikes.
Yeah, nachos are good XP plate, or good plate to get XP on.
We're gonna get our first look at the Sky Temple real quick.
Yep, that cube from Vicky goes, hey, look, you want to go to Sky early? Too bad, you're going to Sky early. And whilst we do have the trap chests on and the marked trap chests on, Shanigan is having to check all of these because loose incentive. The trapped chests, by the by, are just the quote-unquote rare item. However, given that we've got we've got wealth shuffled with high wealth, or treasure shuffled with high wealth, that's going to be a lot of things. Means we can find more than one ribbon, or more than 3 ribbons, more than 1 power bonk, more than 1 masa. We can find all kinds of stuff. Ooh. Shanigan getting some rock goals in the wild and wisely deciding to nope on out of them.
These rock golems aren't going to play nice as much as
Yeah.
you want them to. And are these?
Well, it looks like the slimes have sleep touch. At least I think that was sleep. I saw something right before dead. Yep, sleep touch. Back to the kingdom.
And on foot, that's not a fun walk back.
Nope.
As much as you want it to be.
Hopefully Shanigan actually has the cash to pick up Halt 8 now. Whether he'll have the levels to cast it is a different beast, but... yeah, I'm a big fan of Halt 8 when I play my stupid flags. Because it's just... it's so pleasing to just see a war mech and go, stop. You don't get to move.
So, wyverns have squint, by the looks of things. That might be something to watch for.
Yeah. Oh, picking up life. Huzzah.
You could say something about that, but, yeah, no.
Yeah, we do have life enabled in combat, though it is set for life 1 only. I am not sure how that will interact with Spellcrafter.
That's a darn good question there. And there's whole day, $23,000. Now we see why Shanigan had to nope out of that one.
Yeah.
That ain't cheap.
Looks like Guardian Marcus heading on up towards that area as well. Jesus Frog already there. Wow, level 6. It's the curing magic level. Looks like I saw a couple of cures and a couple of heals there.
That's far from being a bad thing.
Well, except it was all of them at 1 level, and I think the highest I saw was a heal 5. Which, okay, that's not a bad spell. It's just not as good as one would hope for level 6.
Very true. I'll give you that one. Like, Shanigan's opting for another run in the Sky Palace.
Yep. Hoping to try and get that loose incentive and get out.
Yeah, well, that one can wait.
I don't know, maybe they'll be bold enough to go for Tia. I mean, Shanigan does have that Invis 8, as long as his White Mage survives. Now, one thing that's going on, you'll notice that Red Mage not raising its arms a whole lot. That would be because the Keep Permissions flag was not set underneath the Spellcrafter. And what that does is it takes the spells that the Red Mage couldn't learn in vanilla and kind of extrapolates like, okay, hey, this is a harm spell. Alright, well, the Red Mage can't learn it. You know, basically the school of spells that the Red Mage couldn't learn in vanilla. Congratulations, you can't learn those types of spells in Spellcrafter. It's a little bit of a pain, not gonna lie. And yes, the map edits are running hot and heavy tonight with the with the Bridge to Lefane and the Highway to Ordeals and the River to Melmond all active tonight. Excuse me. That being said, we still don't have the Gaia Mountain Pass on, so Gaia is just... nobody's gonna go to Gaia until they can fly, which... Whether they'll even go to Gaia after they can fly, that's a different beast.
7 used for Chanigan, and wow, that's a dud.
Yeah, and it looks like Wildham got wiped because he is back out of Canaria. Now, the other thing about the shuffle chest locations, you know those rooms to the south on Sky 3 that are only ever really gone into for bingo? Let's see how many of the runners remember those rooms.
Yep. The power supply, as I like to refer to them as, and there might be more than a few chests in there.
Alright, Janigan remembering those chests, or those rooms. Nothing in that one. Yeah, these are the server closets.
Server closets, well said. And we got one, and it's, well...
Nothing. Alright. So, there is an incentive katana. So, what could happen, potentially? Because I saw Chanigan skipped over a couple of trapped chests. It could be the incentive katana in here. It could also be behind Tiamat. As pointed out in Chumbabi, chests can spawn in Tiamat's room. It would not be the first time that I have run into a key item hiding behind Tiamat when I've been playing with these flags. Well, not these flags, but that flag specifically. I play with a lot of stupid shenanigans flags. Let's just leave it at that.
Like, Chanigan has gone as far as he wants to go in this area.
Yeah, he was checking to make sure he didn't miss any chests on Sky 2, because he really doesn't want to have to go up to check Tiamat. But here's the begrudging, fine, I'll do it. Nope, and looks like Jesus got squished and sent back.
We've got 3 people right now in the Mirage Tower trying to find out exactly where, what this game's trying to tell us.
Yeah, and this is the place to have progression, because there's nowhere else you can go at this point. You can't get to Ordeals because the canoe is blocking it. Can't get down to Northwest Castle Elfland area because canoe is blocking it. Yep, Tiamat's guarding 5 chests. Let's go, baby. Getting some time magic off to... Oh, boy, I don't know if that was Death Touch or if that was just a big hit, but... Yeah. Alright, 308 damage out of that Holy 7. That's putting in some work.
Kill 8? Not yet.
141, kind of a low... Oh, boy. Yeah, I think that Tiamat might have Death Touch. Oh my goodness.
That was a straight Death Touch. Oh, gets through!
Alright! Chanigan getting on the last one, lighting that orb before checking anything.
There it is. Oh my goodness. Oh
my god, what have I done?
I think we're gonna have some salt here in the interview room after the race. I know I'd be salty seeing this. Oh, that's brutal.
Oh, I feel a little guilty for this, but progression locked behind a Death Touch Tiamat. Oh my god.
I do want to immediately note that our very own Hate the 13th might have rolled this seed.
Yeah.
As pointed out by JLo, one of our trackers. Shout out to our trackers tonight, JLo and Life Reboot as well. Much appreciate you two are pushing the buttons for our runners tonight.
Alright, and it looks like the Hint Giver and Melmond said, hey, there's a slow 2+4 shirt on the 4th floor of Gurgu Volcano. Yay.
Also, look at what Wildham's found.
Happy Peace Friend! Did you think to pick up Halt 8, Wildham? Basing off of these spell casts, probably not. And even if he did... Oh, hi! Tiamat goes, hey, time magic! I know that! Oh, holy! I know that! Yeah, robot make squish.
Yep, that's not gonna be a fun time.
Yeah. Alright, so... I'm not sure if we got the slab somewhere or not, but, Oh no, you can sail on down to Elfland. Never mind, I'm kind of derping there. And we should have early Sarda. Oh yeah, and I forgot. Chanigan did get the ruby. I'm not so smart sometimes.
In an Urt Cave, that incentive will be post-rod.
Yep. And Chanigan showing that he read the flags. Early Sarda is off. Showing he read the flags, and I only read most of them. Not Young Me, yes, this is save on game over with Dragon Warrior mode on. So you get crushed, you get robbed, and sent back to Canaria.
Oh my. Great Wolves no zap?
Oh boy.
What the heck did you come up with there, Hate?
A thing of wonder and beauty and pain, apparently. Hey, Pro Ring!
Oh,
and a box of lobsters!
Oh, it's not just Zap, it's Zap 8. Because, why not?
My goodness. There's part of me that's going, what hath I wrought? But then there's also part of me that's going...
Meanwhile, I'm just going... I have raced this flag set this week. I'm good. I'm good.
Yep. Bobby pointing out that the slab has been found. No, or wait. No, there's the crystal. Get back to Matoya. Oh, the slab's at the store. Oh, thank you for pointing that. Holy crap. Alright, we got Fire 8 at level 6 as well, which is... You like to burn things? Burn them.
Must burn them. Indeed.
And to answer the question from Not Young Me, anybody with a decent lead early on, Chanigan is the one who has the most lead, as he's killed Tiamat and gotten the ship. Because, yes, Tiamat is guarding the ship. Death Touch Tiamat.
Look at that. Wall 8 for Guardian Marcus.
Yeah, unfortunately, Wall 8 doesn't really do much against the horrible Death Touch.
Oxyalen
yeah.
and Matoya's Cave. That's going to be interesting.
You see here, Northern Docks are not on, so Oxyale doesn't really seem to do much. So yeah, it's got to be progression at Sarda after you kill the vampire. Or the slab to Lefane. God, this seat is just so horribly chaotic. And JLo pointing out, at least Topher is gentle tonight. Short Topher, 2 refights. Oh, hi, Warmack. Oh, it looks like Jesus the Frog opted to drop the White Mage for a black belt. Oh, which, it worked.
Hey, at the same time, you look at... Is that Mazda for Jesus? It is.
So I wonder if the Warmech that Wildham ran into was not the Warmech in the wild, but the Warmech in the chest.
That's a big pickup, and he must be smiling after that one.
Yeah, that's a good amount of levels he got there. Like, the black belt hit up to level 23, which -1 hit percent per level. He's not going to be at a huge amount of hits right now still. Still going to be only at 4 hits, I believe. His 6 hits is normally 21. And that's not going to come until about 26, 25, I can't remember exactly. And I don't think Guardian Marcus looted the chests behind Tiamat. I'm wondering if he's remembering that right now.
Uh-oh.
Yep.
Oh boy. That telltale 5-second pause where you're just going, wait, did I just forget something?
Yeah.
Ah, heck.
Alright, and we have Carrie coming up here on excuse me, on Chanigan's side. Getting some time, getting some holy. Probably gonna get a swing out of Whoop, and then not even the fighter's just there to take hits. And down goes Carrie.
Few orbs, 27 minutes. Gotta feel pretty good considering this flag set.
Yeah. As for incentives, there is an incentive in Volcano. It's the vanilla location, though. I did not notice Chanigan picked that up because I'm trying to keep my eyes in like 6 different places right now.
I think he might not have found it.
And I'm just now only realizing that, wait a minute, Chanigan's got the canoe. That had to have come from either Sarda or the Titan's Trove.
Yeah, sounds about right, honestly.
Oh boy, and I'm just now realizing, whilst we can walk to Ordeals, it's kind of fruitless. Ordeals is not incentivized tonight either. God, that touched Tiamat. Just, oh my god. Yeah, Guardian Marcus is having to go back and loot all of the chests in Sky because he didn't touch them on the way up, because I've got a black belt. I don't need to worry about looting things. Oh, my poor sweet summer child. Alright, crown for Chanigan out of the vanilla box, thankfully enough. And Chanigan at that point just noping the rest of the way out. Like, nah fam, I got what I needed, I don't want to deal with this.
Can you blame him, though?
Not in the least. At least we haven't seen kill 8 on any enemies yet.
You spoke the word.
Yes, I did. And Shumbabi is pointing out that Chanigan did not check the vanilla incentive box. I'm not sure if he poked his head into that room and it just wasn't there, because it might have gotten shuffled and Chanigan might have just gotten lucky with life, or with the ice cave, but I don't know, I think that one gets... I think the vanilla ones might not get shuffled. Well, at least we know where the floater is. Because Chanigan talked to the old man, or Chanigan and I think Wildem also talked to the old man in the in Canaria. And if you noticed, Wildham used Kill 8 on a golem and it worked. Because golems don't... Kill 8 doesn't care if you're a golem.
Goes, hey, do you have 600 HP? No, lights out.
Yep, you go away now, thanks.
Speaking of you go away, there's a robot on Marcus's screen that just says about the same thing right there.
Yeah, let's see how this goes for him. Looks like Marcus may have rolled back on that Black Mage, because... Or wait, was it... No, it was Jesus the Frog who went with the Black Belt. Never mind. Marcus doing some good defensive strats, though, and cracking out the Invis 8 there. Of course, that won't help against, absolutely painful death magic, or, magic causing death, but hey, at least you won't get stepped on by the robot, likely.
That wasn't even magic. That was just Warmack going, "Hey, I see you. Have a slap in the face."
You're not at max evade yet, haha. All right.
Oh.
There goes Marcus, getting his roar back down.
And Marcus said, "You're not at max evade yet," and Marcus immediately fires back with, "Oh, you don't have 600 HP, haha."
Pretty much. Looks like Wildem is taking some encounters in the desert to try and get some, get some XP going on, try and make the climb a little easier. Guess Enchantigan has gone and turned in the slab and is getting the adamant from the Lefanians. Boy, this is a seed. Like, oh, I feel kind of guilty, but I have so much joy.
Is it because for the first time this week we're seeing feedback week for what it should have been?
A little bit, yeah. I mean, and honestly, this could have rolled not nearly as trolly. But it rolled me. Oh, hey, there was another Warmack wandering around on Sky 4 going, "I want hugs."
The hugs won't come.
Yeah.
Not this time. Not now.
That being said, knowing where that Warmack is, that's a giant pile of XP wandering around if you want. Hey, Fate 8 at level 8. That's kind of a sad sight to see. Adamant for the rod.
The stick.
Here's your crowbar. So Channing just needs to find that Oxyale still.
The Frog taking on Tia, meanwhile, and looking pretty decent right now, I want to say.
I would not be too shocked. Jesus has picked up that Invis 8 and has been making use of it, I believe.
Temper 7. This should really
Yeah,
light up this Tia.
Temper 7, great spell. Temper 7, Temper 8, both of them actually... excuse me. Both of them actually are full target things, or full team spells. I can word. Oh no, Chanigan did pick up the Oxyale. For some reason I was thinking Crown was a nice cave. Ah, okay, thank you, Life Reboot, pointing out that Oxyale came from the crystal.
Down goes Tia. Will Jesus from remember to check the chests?
We'll see after he finishes slugging these potions. Given the fact that he's actually hitting the potions, I'm thinking it's okay, good. The reason for chugging all the potions before stepping off, you can run into encounters in this room as long as if you're not on those little triangle steps. Alright, Chanigan popping up a plate and heading on down to the floor where the floater's hiding at somewhere.
Well, it's right in your face.
Alright, well, that was nice and easy. And all those little X's on the ground, those are the trap tiles where they've been moved to.
Approaching the halfway point of the league already, well, at least the regular season.
Yeah, almost done with week 2. We got week 3, which is randomized overworld Oops All Loose, which that one's going to be a thing. Depends upon how the overworld rolls. At least it won't be as trolly as this seed. Hopefully.
Hey, Dad.
I mean, we don't have the chest randomized, so we're not going to have a progression locked behind Death Touch Tiamat.
But we are going to have to look pretty much, say maybe 150, 200 chests out of 238 in a game.
Yeah, that's fine.
And we have Speed Bump over on Tanagan's side. One-shot kill. Have a good day there, Lich.
Yeah. Hold still, Lich. Rub, 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 rub. You're gone. Bye. Juice the Frog feeding the Titan some chips, because that's what the Titan wanted for him tonight. That is thanks to the Titan's favorite food flag. I personally like feeding him glue. Paste also makes me giggle.
Not know those were possibilities.
Yep.
Well, okay then.
Yeah, you can occasionally get crayons too. I love all of the random things that we can feed the Titan. All right, looks like Wildin coming back to Tiamat, trying to down the Queen of the Dragons. Shenanigan's making that walk over to the Ryokan.
Marcus probably not knowing that the Great Wolves had what they had, and that is the Bottle and Marsh Cave. Interesting there.
Yeah, we have not seen what that turns into yet, because Gaia is locked, and I don't think Shanigan has deigned to go to Marsh.
Floater and Shanigan is the first of our featured racers in the air at 37 minutes.
Heading directly on over to Sarda to finally find out what Sarda has. A bunch of chests in his room, and an herb. And the floater was down on on Earth 4. Yeah, the rod came from the adamant, which I forgot where that came from now. Too many things to try and remember. Oh yes, adamant came from the Fane. The crystal turned into the Oxyale. Tail from the Prince.
Oh, that's going to be an advantage right there.
Yeah.
The event in Ardia is a 50-50, isn't it?
Yes, whether it is Fight Bahamut or not is set to Tri-State tonight. If Shanigan talks to any of the other dragons and any of the other Cardia Isles, we'll be able to determine from what they say whether it's fight or not. Or if he just walks in and Bahamut is flanked by a couple of dragons, then we know there's going to be a fight.
For Jesus the Frog.
Guardian Marcus about to feed the Titan and get his canoe. Shanigan finding the green fairy in a bottle. Like Jesus the Frog has decided to get park. He's probably going to go park on the outer sea, probably at that little nook near Provoca, and then walk on up to Lefane from there. Because walking across the continent is something that mortals do. Want to walk. And we had another katana from the ferry, so that is still an incentivized item. Kind of.
We need that Oxyale there, Jesus, but unfortunately, probably not right this second. There's the X for cast for Wildham. Not quite.
Alright, Shanigan heading on up to check and see if the waterfall is available. Gonna go see what the robot has. Oh, and we have a generated waterfall tonight. Shanigan lucked his way into it. Alright. Alright, and we've got a key from the robot, so that means Shanigan is loot and crack and slay from go mode.
That's found the location of the loot, thanks to Guardian Marcus. Eric's got it.
TNT to loot, huh?
Right.
Alright. And Jesus running into the useless hint. Get equipped with Ted Woolsey.
I'm not entirely sure that's something you want, but
Yeah. So the incentive in Sea Shrine is in the locked chest. The one locked room. However many chests are in there, who knows? Or wait, no, this one's at vanilla. I'm sorry, folks. I don't know why I was thinking that one was locked.
Can we just note real quick that Jenigan's at three orbs already at 41 minutes, and is in the spot where you get the fourth one?
Yeah, Janigan is zooming like a madman.
Yep, and
Huh.
Temple of Friends have been doing very well in the league so far this season.
And the dud was at Waterfall. Or not Waterfall, but at Sea Shrine. So that means that volcano... Gotta have some explosives in the volcano. See if Janigan...
Right.
Yeah, see if Janigan remembers whether he picked that up or not. And... Oof, man. Wildham back to this Tiamat. Really, really hoping to get through it this time. Whereas Guardian Marcus made the Ordeals play, I'm guessing he forgot that Ordeals isn't incentivized.
It's about to find out.
Yeah. Oh boy, Imps and Gur Imps, what a trap tile.
Well,
I guess he just remembered, wait, Ordeals isn't incentivized, I'm out.
also the fact that imps may not be safe.
Yeah. And yes, Classic Gamer is pointing out, because of Volcano, that's a great place to store live explosives.
Right? 100% agree with that one.
Oh yeah.
And another wipe for Wildham on Tia. This would, I don't know if I would do any better than that, honestly. That's just so painful.
Yeah, that Death Touch Tia is really, really kind of rude. It comes down to a lot of like, okay, can I get enough damage and off to get a kill 8 off before Tiamat ends me? And that's the hard part. Because this Tiamat's not playing around. Kraken pulling up to... Or Janigan pulling up to Kraken. Yeah, Kraken pulling up to Janigan. Whatever. One of those things.
If it's 4 for 4 for Janigan. Oh, Blizzard.
Oh, down goes one Black Mage. Got a time and a Holy going off. Getting some damage out. Getting about 200 something damage. Going for the kill. Survey says, no, you're not ready yet. And Kraken with the damage poison, taking out the other kill 8 person. Time to start actually attacking and hoping.
Up Marcus in the ice cave. What was in there again?
And Jesus the Frog finding the floater.
And again, getting tripped up.
Yeah, and as Shumbabi pointed out, that Wall 8 would have done a charm there. Would have protected from, that blizzard, the damage poison. Would have made things much less painful.
Thank you to Life Reboot in chat. Ice Cave to Crown. Thank you very much.
And we also do have the enhanced dark penalty tonight. I had forgotten about that. thank you for reminding me to check that, Classic Gamer.
Jesus the Frog proving that Lynch is no better than a speed bump. That's 2-3 attacks and just, yeah, we're done with you. Good night,
Yep.
Lich.
Yeah, stick a fork in Lich, it's done.
And again, remembering the check in the volcano, and indeed, explosives in the volcano.
Yep. Whose bright idea was this? Gonna take advantage of the teleport out. Smart move there. Wonder if Chanigan's going to do any bit of grinding, or if he's just going to grab the cowbell, nay, loot. Going to go take another swing at Kraken and maybe do the dive.
Because of course that's what this seed needed, right?
More cowbell.
Indeed.
Mm-hmm. Alright, Guardian Marcus finding a slow 2 shirt in the Volcano Armory floor. Not at the armory per se, because the armory's kind of scattered to the winds. Wow, 142 gold for heal pots. That's a little disgustingly expensive to see.
Steep. Hey, look at another Kashkana, as you mentioned. Yeah, I can word.
Not really sure why Guardian Marcus is checking out all these chests. Maybe he's been practicing the week 3 flags and kind of forgot. Alright, TNT for Jesus the Frog. I do not know what happened. I just looked over and saw that Chanigan was in a bad way all of a sudden. I also just now noticed Chanigan is only level 14. Yeah, okay, he's probably going to have to do some grinding before he gets out of there. Or before he does that dive.
3 orbs already. What the heck?
Yeah.
Alright, I've got some learning to do before I get into races with that one.
Well, to be fair, Chanigan is a really amazing player.
People in this league are.
Yeah, Chanigan is one of the players who legitimately frightens me anytime I see him in a race that I'm in. Because he's scary. He's a real good player.
He can run. The frog, 3 orbs in. That's carry down, and the fire orb restored.
All right. Quick gauntlet, something there. Give that to your fighter. And, you know, there you go. There's a way to speed yourself up. Go. Wildham, taking another swing at this this Tiamat. Tia has just been horrible. Oh, trance zombies, wonderful.
Zombies in trance. Oh, that's beautiful.
I mean, at least they're, it's only zombies, so they'll go away quickly, but woof. Alright, TNT for Guardian Marcus.
Field. Actually, it would be interesting for Black Mage, seeing as they can equip shields.
It's true. That is very true. Alright, Chanigan back to Kraken 1. Going for the Holy Quake, and there's the Blizzard. Thankfully enough, the Black Mage actually survived the Blizzard this time. Chanigan doesn't get a wall up, though. They're not going to survive the poison. Kraken going, hey, look, a fighter! I haven't torn a fighter apart. I'm just going to go ahead and just absolutely murder. Well, here comes the damage poison.
Still stays up, though. Another
Barely.
shot.
All right.
Kill 8.
Survey says.
Got him.
Terminated. Why, yes, Kill 8 is entirely OP.
I was gonna say it was balanced, but it's not.
No, not in the least.
But
It
let's
is
be real.
hilariously unbalanced, and I love it. But at 51 minutes, Shanigan has all 4 orbs lit, and maybe head to try and do a Temple of Fiends dive.
It works, right?
Yeah, we'll see how this rolls.
Let's see.
Oh, hi Kraken 2.
Not gonna take that one. Sorry.
Yeah, that's a big old ball of nope. Mm-mm.
This one's a lot better.
Yeah, much easier.
You can hope. Okay, poison touch, whatever.
More than 600 hit points. 158 there, and another 65.
Status effects, Lich? Really?
Well, you know.
Get
Alright,
out of the way.
there we go. So, not Shanigan, Lich had 900 to 1,000 hit points.
Oh,
Hi,
here's our
Tiamat.
friend again. Oh
Yeah.
boy. Let's see how this round goes.
Shanigan going, I'm just going to throw rocks at it this time. I'm not going to try this time stuff. I'm just going to throw rocks. Oh, hi, Kill 8.
We haven't seen this track before, have we?
Yeah. Fire 4. Oh, boy. Quake 7. Well, down goes the White Mage, down goes the Red Mage, and out goes Shanigan.
It's try number 1 in the books. Haven't pointed this out yet, but shoutouts to ADR as well for being our restreamer here tonight.
Yeah, not just the restreamer, but also the person who's been handling a lot of the layouts for us, or setting out the layouts for us. Like, the layout tracker that you're looking at right now, that was his work. The fact that I've got a little green dot next to my name when I'm talking, that's, what he was doing.
I just noted that green dot, and full props to him. That is amazing work right there.
Oh boy, Shanigan checking out one of these extra loot boxes, probably hoping for a Riven or something, and finding our Ankleos instead.
I believe we got another name for those.
Death machines.
Yeah, I think I prefer that one.
They're sometimes called fun police because they're no fun, but, they're just absolutely horrible things. Alright, Wildham is getting some ruse up on his team right now. Oh, man. Hopefully at the range where the kill 8 goes off. No, not quite yet. Oh, God. Oh, man. Oh, poor Wildham. This is just not being kind to him tonight.
Sometimes C's are just kind of they want your sanity.
Yep. I mean, and I know he's got levels. I'm kind of surprised he hasn't gone and picked up more spells. Oh, and Jesus has turned in the TNT, picked up his loot. Guardian going and getting that slab translated. And Pyrelite, yes, that is a Death Touch Tiamat. And behind that Tiamat is the shit, which is progression. And I could be wrong, maybe he didn't turn in that TNT, I could just have missaw things. It's the way that my eyes and brain are gone right now, I wouldn't be surprised if I thought I saw something, but I didn't. Alright, Chenigan dropping that Lich 2 again. Nobody in Chenigan's party will survive that kill 8. Alright, looks like he is going for the wall there at least. He's getting fast out and getting some tempers too.
Threshold is 600, so anybody get targeted by that one? Lights out immediately.
Yep. And whilst the wall will help with some things, it will not help with that kill. Two hits, 2 damage. Oh my goodness.
Well, Tia just said, hey, there's a mage there.
Yep, Tiamat also just went, oh hey look, I can do that spell too, and just nuked Chenigan's Black Mage before he could try the kill.
Oh wow, look at that shot on the fighter.
Yeah. White Mage gets eaten, down goes Chenigan again. And yeah, I do have to wonder if Chenigan is going to at some point get sick of Tiamat killing him and go see if Kraken 2 will kill him instead. Because if he can get through Kraken 2, you might have a little bit of an easier time dealing with Carry 2. But, oh man, this is... having both Kraken and Tia split is always rude. And it seems like Wildham may be thinking that Kill 8 isn't hitting because it's being resisted, so he's trying to X for Tiamat.
Seeing as that's been something that was used in an earlier race this week, actually.
Yep.
As if you have followed the league this week so far.
Alright, it's Tiamat getting the fighter hit with a Kill 8 this time. And down goes... Boy, Tiamat is just not playing friendly with Chenigan tonight.
I don't think Tia's played friendly with anyone in this race.
That's very true.
Not one of the 10 racers tonight is going to have friendly words for that Tia.
Yeah.
And I would be surprised if they'd have friendly words for you, who rolled this seat as well.
Oh boy, and Tiamat hitting Muddle on Wildham's fighter. What Muddle does is it's stun, sleep, and dark, all in one shot.
That's friendly.
Yeah, and with that dark, you're not getting out of that. No, that Cure 7 will cure the dark, because that is a full cure.
Jesus, the Frog taking out Kraken. That is 4 orbs.
Alright, 58 minutes in.
Topher's open. Hire a White Mage? Oh, looks like the answer is yes.
Replacing that Black Belt with a White Mage.
Oh,
Now, Jesus is gonna have to refill spells on the White Mage, but that's not a bad idea, honestly. And Chenigan, once again, pulling out of there. This is just brutal. I kind of love it, though. I mean, it's... We saw Chenigan just zoom in so hard, but now those low levels are kind of coming back to bite him.
Very true. Gonna have to wait and see how that treats him in the final standings of this race.
Yeah.
There's the loot for Jesus the Frog. He is in go mode.
Yep.
Level 18, however, aren't treating him as much better than Chenigan.
Yeah, I'm kind of I'm thinking that Jesus the Frog probably actually should have gone, dropped the airship near the Peninsula Power and walked up to Lefane for the Superstore. get all the spells in one quick and easy stop. And there's the Invis 8 pickup for Jesus. Shanigan going and picking up some other stuff, because reality hurts. Oh, man. Wild him going with this Tiamat again. I think he equipped the Masa on the fighter.
He did.
Okay. 4 hits, 48 damage. Alright. Gotta do more damage for that kill. Oh. Alright, and at 101.35, we've got Jesus trying to get into Topher and getting blocked by some skeletons. Heading to the left, not running into that Kraken, just finding this little ball of Lich. Bye.
This little speed bump.
Yep.
I cannot get that name out of my head. I'm sorry.
No, it's just that's what what Lich 2 mostly is. Tia 2 part the nth for Chanigan. Is he gonna have any better luck? Ah, he picked up Halt 8. He might actually be able to get through this time. Fire 8, 122 damage, and that's resisted. Kill 8 on the White Mage. Bye-bye, White Mage. He'd be having a better time with that Halt 8 than that Fire 8. I'm not gonna lie. Yes, Halt 8 only has a 20... Oh my goodness.
Also, I absolutely loved the little stutter there by Jesus the Frog. He's like, oh wait, do I have to fight this thing again? So... I just saw Guardian Marcus pick up a Harm 7 hammer out of Sarda's closet. Well, closet. One of the chests in Sarda's room. That Harm 7 hammer, you put that in the hands of that White Mage, you let them raise that thing, it is gonna be essentially a nuke. Seven, what do we have here?
Okay. Come on, Wild him. You can get through it. Please get through it this time.
Right. There's the Halt 8. Paralyze on Chanigan's side.
All right.
Might get through this. Tia 1 for Wild Ham saying, hi, there's a fighter there. Nom nom nom.
Yeah, that just... Oh. I mean, I feel kind of bad for the Death Touch Tiamat.
We are going to
get progress, but oh, it's just... It's just so wonderfully...
Hey, we're gonna get our first look at the final boss here.
Oh, yes!
Jesus the Frog, first to Chaos.
Alright, let's see how bad Chaos rolled.
I'm gonna say nuclear at least once.
We can hope. Alright, so Invis 8 coming out right first. Right first there. Lock 2 is going to reduce the evasion. It's not going to be a huge amount, but it is at least something. Oh, Chaos has Fade 8.
Fun. Here we go. That's just the first. And Chanigan right behind him. There's Chaos 2 ways.
Alright.
Is that hold 3 by Chaos there? Ugh.
Temper 7, everybody gets really, really stronger. Alright, Guardian Marcus picking up his key.
There's a nuclear on Chanigan's side.
Oh, and there's the Fade 8 coming out. Oh, and oh boy.
That's gonna be, yeah.
Yep. Oh, hey, Chaos also has Kill 8. Wonderful. And just immediately targeted Jesus's fighter. And just, yeah, nope, you go away now. Bye.
Absolutely.
Chanigan getting crushed out of there, and wonder where he's heading to. Heading to Gaia. Ah, gonna check the spells out here, maybe, or... I am confused now. Oh. Was checking to see what was available to hire there. Yeah, so far we've seen black belts, white mages, black mage. Pretty much it. Alright, Jesus Frog, back into Topher.
I can't help but agree with what Lord Fizzlebeat just mentioned in chat. It's all fun in games until the kill aid is incoming instead of outgoing.
Yeah. Kill 8, it's a fun spell. It's a risky fun spell.
Then when it comes back in your face, you're less happy.
Alright, looks like Chanigan has decided, you know what, or not Chanigan, Wildem just decided I need to step away from this Tiamat, and I'm going to go try and kill Astos. Oh, hi, Hall of Dragons. Chanigan's like, I want to promote. Oh, hi, Blue Dragons. Nope. Blue Dragons say no.
There's the Ruby for Wildem. Finally up and running, and about to find what was? Oh
this was
yeah,
the worms. Yeah.
That was a fun chest as well.
Yeah, no, this is a great XP chest. Team Matt busting out the Fire 4, which is, you know, it's a 4th level fire spell. So it's a little bit stronger than Fire 2, a little less stronger than Fire 3 in vanilla. Wow, I'm about to get through these worms, though. Fat pack of XP. He's got his... excuse me, he's got his Ruby. Getting that ribbon. Fortunately, the ribbon will not help with that kill 8, but, you know... Guardian Marcus taking on this Kraken. Meaning he's probably killed Lich already, and we just blinked and missed it because it's Lich.
It's their speed bump.
Yeah.
5 seconds, he's probably dead.
Yep. Alright, Jesus Frog coming into to Chaos again. We know Chaos has Holy, or not Holy, but has Fade 8 and Kill 8. And just absolute pain.
Nuclear, let's not forget that one.
Yep. There's the
Marcus.
Fade 8. Ooh, rolling high on the Red Mage.
Guardian Marcus knocking out Kraken. That is 4 orbs. We did miss that Lich kill on his side.
Alright, and it looks like we have Fight Tiamat on. And it looks like Chanigan has swapped out to a black belt for his first line fighter. Honestly, with the way that the flags are set, it would have probably been better for him to swap that black belt out after killing Tiamat, because the inverse MDEF growth is on. So that black belt only got the one MDEF for the levels that it got there, and it's also at -1 hit % per level.
That might cause a problem.
Yes, I meant Bahamut instead of Tiamat. Dragon gods, either one. Alright, and we have Guardian Marcus into Topher. Seeing Kraken and going, nope. Nobody wants to deal with Kraken. Ain't nobody got time for that.
Honestly, after seeing this Tia 2, I wonder if anybody's going to go for that Kraken rather than that Tia.
Yeah.
We'll have to see if Marcus decides to go the other way.
Huh. Looks like Wildheim is just exclusively grinding up that fighter right now. Something turned his Red Mage to stone, which I'm sure he's quite fine with. Chanigan doing the Hall of Giants Dragon grind, or Hall of Dragons grind, I should say. You get some invis out, drop time magic. Not getting a whole lot of damage out of that time magic, but the invis, it'll at least protect from the smackings.
And I mentioned in chat about every single runner being tilted. TO1 having dead touch and blocking progression about 5 minutes into the seed. Yeah, I'd be tilted on that side.
Yeah. Right, and T2 still not weak enough for Kill 8 to land. Another 200 points of damage from that fighter, though. So it's probably getting close to that threshold. 325, that'll probably...
Yes.
Yep, alright, down goes T2.
Into the chaos fight on the first run for Marcus here at level 21 to 23.
Alright, let's see how he rolls here.
Let's see if chaos plays friendly.
Alright, getting some lockout, getting some invis out, and that invis, like, that's 180 evade points right there, so that almost entirely negates Chaos's, like, physical attacks. Now, the Fade 8, that's a problem, because it's not quite nuke, but it's real close. Alright, bunch of Tempers coming out here. Take the... Couldn't tell if that was a swing or a cheeky kill 8, but either way, let's see here. 348, more Tempers coming out here. Four hits, 160 from that hold. 3 miss. You, Black Mage, your job is to cast Temper on the entire party. Go.
It's not a bad job to have, honestly.
Yeah.
That's a 4 for 262 and a 321 there. Not bad.
Oh. Well, down goes the red or the fighter, but that's fine. The red mage is actually, you know, hitting for some damage.
He can swing a stick as well.
Yeah. And gonna try for that kill, and let's see how this rolls. Kill!
And we have our first finisher on stream. It is Guardian Marcus at an official racetime.gg time of 1 hour, 14 minutes, and 2 seconds. Good for second place in the race. One racer was faster, and I'll let Hate the 13 tell us who it is.
Yes, that was Dark Twinge of Back in Black, who came in first with a 103.47. So get your GGs out in chat for both of them. Well, for Guardian Marcus and for Dark Twinge, but yeah, this is... Oh boy. And Guardian Marcus did mention earlier that he is not going to be able to jump in for an interview this evening. So, once again, GGs to him, and congrats on getting through. That put him in, well, the opening up the second bucket, which will remain open until 1:16:02.
On-rack Fish and Game Commission tonight. That is a solid 8 points, and you guys can celebrate on a big win here by Marcus.
Yeah. Gotta feel kind of bad for Wildem, though. An hour and 15 in, and he has been beaten on this Tiamat so much because he didn't check out Kill 8 and notice that it's a power word spell, so he's been just trying to use it right out.
See what happens this time. And meanwhile, Chanigan's still trying to move through this tier 2. Jesus the Frog also in the fight.
Yeah, it looks like Chanigan has tried to swap to the speed and power strats of like, alright, screw this, I'm just gonna go black belt. Now, the problem is, his black belt's not a super high level. Yeah, 5 hits, 97. Yeah, that's a problem. Well, down goes the red mage. Sleep 3 from Tiamat on Jesus' side, but, you know, it's sleep, that's fine. Hey, Wildem got through Tiamat and has finally got his ship! Alright!
Oh my goodness. Oh, thank goodness that's done.
Yeah.
1 orb on the board for Wildem.
Yep.
There we go. Finally through, and I think that's as good as a chaos win for him right now. He's gotta be feeling oh wow. That was
yeah. Yeah. Like, having seen people finish in the chat and you're like, I just got my first orb lit, and I just got my ship. This Tiamat. Oh my god.
Chaos fight for Jesus Frog. Wait, quick 3. And let's see how this fight's gonna go for.
Yeah, honestly, his fight was going alright last time until Chaos went, oh hey, look, there's a fighter. Kill.
Actually, killing the fighter is out of range right now, so there's that. In Cal. Well, there's Kill 8. Goodbye, White Mage. You served the team well. Nuclear turning it into a 1v1, and there's the Terminated. Jesus the Frog. Completed. Let's have a look real quick at how we've done here. Jesus the Frog for, let's see here real quick. That is from the Feels Bad Men, turning in 2nd in the restream, 5th overall in the race, with an official racetime.gg time of 1 hour, 18 minutes, and 25 seconds. Our previous finishers, we have Rubes in 3rd for the Center for Competitive Forfeiting at 1:14.51. That will also rank Rubes in bin number 2. That is it for bin 2. Meanwhile, we have Profit in the alternate time loop group, clocking in 4th at 1:17.25. Jesus the Frog for the Feels Bad Man, also in bin number 3.
I just realized I was talking to mute for I don't know how long. Apologies if I was not saying anything for a bit there. Stupid hardware mute.
Oh yeah, I've been there. No worries about that.
Wildham's time to go and get all the fetch quests done, get all the running around done. Chanigan is just like, fine, I'm going back on the grind. I do have to wonder if Chanigan actually checked the blurrings on that black belt and realized that it's at -1 hit percent growth. Because that's a blurring that I see that I am just like, nope, I will actively avoid black belt even more than I normally do. Alright, Wildem getting his canoe. And pick up some extra scratch while he's here, because why not? Let me see. Jesus wants to jump on into the booth with us. Alright, and we are joined in the booth by Jesus the Frog, the second place finisher on stream. GG's, man.
GG's.
Yes. So how about those Tiamats?
Tia 1 was fine. I should have started casting Kill 8 earlier, but Tia 2, bit of a problem. Not too bad. The problem was Chaos. And specifically, Chaos targeting my carry with the Kill 8 3 times in a row. If he hits anyone else, I'm golden.
Yeah. Chaos kind of went, oh, hey, look, that thing looks like it's going to hurt. I'm going to remove it from the equation now.
Yeah, it was a weird seed. I think ship was like 42 minutes, and I was into Topher about the hour, like maybe hour and 1. And then Chaos took 18 minutes.
Yeah, it's been a thing. Chanigan got into Topher at about the 50-minute mark, and has been having a time of it. So you're at least doing better than that, but oh man, that Tia 2 has proven to be a wall for a lot of people.
Yeah, after my 3rd or 4th wipe, I realized I needed to just get my fighter enough health he was out of the Kill 8 range, and I hoped 600 was the range for that.
Yes, it was
Fortunately, I
tonight.
found that water tile in Toph-locked.
Yeah, so how familiar are you with Spellcrafter?
Not at all. I was completely blind. I read the spell description, but then I was like, oh, I get this quick gauntlet. What does quick do? I guess I'll try and find out.
Yeah, it's something that Spellcrafter is one of those flags that if you're familiar with it, it kind of makes sense, but if you're not, yeah. Like that Halt 8 spell that was, I think, level 5? That is a non-elemental paralysis spell. It's got about a 28% chance to land on Warmech, Tia 2, Chaos.
Wow.
Yeah. So it is, like, when I saw that spell, I was like, okay, anybody who is familiar with how Spellcrafter is probably going to pick that one up, because it is, yeah, it's a brutal one.
Yeah, I saw a couple spells. I wasn't really sure what they did, so I decided to just skip them and go with what I knew. Like, it's easy to figure out, like, Holy 7, Fade 6, that kind of thing. Kill 8, obviously, was a power word kill. I didn't know what threshold was, but with being 8, I figured pretty high.
Yeah, it's actually non-elemental. So that's pretty much the only reason it works on everything, is because can't resist the non-elemental death.
Nice. Oh yeah, can't we just talk about briefly those blessings?
Oh yeah.
The only blessing I didn't hate was the thief, and I never found one.
Yeah, I don't think thieves exist in this seed.
Good.
Because, I mean, there were at least 3 katanas we've seen, but no thieves. At all.
Yeah, I also never found the tail, so...
Yeah, the tail came from the herb, which I cannot remember where the herb came from. Let me see. Oh, Sarda had the herb, that's what it was.
Yeah, I never went to Sarda after Earth. I just completely forgot. I'm so used to early Sarda. I was like, right, Titan Strove, no early Sarda. Went off, found the rod. I was like, oh great, I can do Earth Cave. Forgot about Sarda.
Yeah, get that really easy to find floater at least.
Yeah, that was nice. I actually forgot Earth was incentivized till halfway through Earth 3, and I was like, wait a second. The Earth 4 was. I need to go back and check boxes. First box floater. But I misread the incentives. I thought Ordeal was incentivized instead of Ice. Until I got the Ordeals. I was like, wait a minute, there's no box here. Double check. It's not incentivized.
Yeah, that would do it there.
Yeah,
also,
so wasted a little time there, but not too bad.
Yeah, so, how about that Dark King Astos surprise?
Yeah, that was cool. Frankly, the power word, or the Kill 8, was the only thing that's really helped there. even so, if I hadn't taken him down that time, I was just gonna come back later and hope it wasn't that important.
Yeah, well, it was. I know he had at least more than 600 hit points because there were a few people who failed to kill him a couple of times.
Yeah, I was hoping I'd get a Fade 6 or whatever it was, not Fade 6, like Holy 7, roll high, and then a kill 8. Hope that was enough. And it was.
Yeah, thankfully enough.
But yeah, what a weird opening. They're required buffed Astos King kill, and then you walk to Mirage with the cube, which is a pretty nasty place by itself, to get the ship from behind Tia 1. Yeah, it was a really, really long opening.
Yeah. Not just Tia 1, Death Touch Tia 1.
I actually didn't notice Death Touch. I don't think it landed on me at all.
Oh,
By the time I got a hit, I'd already invisate twice, and so I think, or else I just got lucky, but
either way, you didn't get killed. That's what matters. And just for your own edification, I'm not sure if you checked the amount on Invisate. That is 180 evasion per cast. So it is, once again, another one of the super broken spells.
evasion cap was 245 of these guys, I think.
For the enemies, yes. 255 right. Still for the player characters.
But even so, 2 casted Invisate and you're golden.
Yep. Well, I've been doing a lot of talking. Phoenix, you got any questions?
Really? I mean, other than the whole Tia 1 is, which was just that has had a couple of our runners in knots a few times. Yeah. Overall, how you feeling right there after that performance for your team?
Looked pretty good. Didn't do too well last race. In fact, I was on Tia 2 before I saw him finish. I was like, alright, I'm not doing too badly. Maybe we'll be like second or third. Didn't count how nasty Chaos was. But I feel good about anytime I get into Topher before someone else finishes, especially a short Topher. I feel good.
Yeah, and bin 3, it's not bad at all.
Oh yeah, it's a big step up from bin 6 or whatever.
Absolutely. I mean, hey, you take 7 points home for the Feels Bad Men. That's going to be fantastic.
Yeah. Catching up on chat there, and oh yes, that was the other thing I was going to ask. So after beating your face against that Tia 2 a couple of times, did you ever think about maybe just going to the Kraken 2 side to see how bad it would be?
Thought about it, but I figured Lish 2 is a joke. It's only Tia 2. Tia 2 is not that bad, it's just a little time to grind through. I don't know how bad Carry 2 and Kraken 2 might be. I'd rather just take the one known, pretty hard fight for the 2 unknown difficulty fights.
It's a fair cop. The reason that popped up is because Chanigan is decided to go for the Kraken 2 side, and well, Kraken at least didn't have kill. Had a bunch of fire sides, and apparently, according to Twinge, Carry 2 had under 600 hit points, so that's a freebie.
Oh, nice.
Well, if you have any final thoughts, you feel free to hang out, or you feel free to bounce. It's up to you. At this point, we're just kind of at the point where we're just kind of watching Wildham charge on through the rest of the seed, because yeah, he got way walled by that Tia 1. He didn't realize that Kill 8 was a power word, so he kept trying to cast it without weakening Tia, and just kept getting wiped.
I was thinking it was like a % chance, like rack or something.
Yeah, I guess that's what he was thinking. Alright, Chanigan through Carry 2, finding out that, wow, this thing really is kind of light. About to pull into that Chaos again.
Chaos 2 remarkably less light.
Yeah. Chaos is just straight up rude. I mean, it has nuclear, but it doesn't have, nuke, because there is no nuke in the seed. Closest thing there is that Fate 8.
well, that reminds me that he might just have that. Oh.
Alright, there is the TNT for Wildem. And the Fate 8 from Chaos immediately. At least it low rolled on, you know, the Black Mage, Black Belt. White Mage getting that Invis 8 out. Temper's coming out. More Tempers, get some cure going on there, it looked like. 3 hits, 230. Alright, there is the third orb lit for Wildem. And the Black Mage getting held by Chaos on Chanigan's side. Out came that kill 8 and just wiping out that Black Mage because Black Mage casts some spells. This is fine. This is fine.
Play white yet. We'll have to see the net in the next round, perhaps. Holy, how much was this? Good. 85.
Getting not good rolls there. All right, trying for that kill again. Not yet.
Nice.
Wildem pulling out the loot.
Well,
Oh, Meteor 5. Fun.
that was the black belt just said, I've had enough of this crap. 721 damage, and there's a knockout.
All right, get your GGs in chat for Chanigan. Finishing up third on stream, 9th overall, and we are joined by Chanigan. GGs, man.
Hello.
So, how about that Tia 2?
Oh boy. Yeah, like I said, I have a lot of words that I can't say on restream about that Temple of Fiend. Oh.
Yeah, no, that's a fair cop. That's a fair cop.
Oh.
I think you spent more time in Temple of Fiends than you did on the rest of the seed.
Yeah, I spent 45 minutes in Toph. Like, I feel bad.
You finished. That's all that matters. Like,
oh man, I wanted to forfeit like, Jesus, 10, 20 times. I was so done after 20 minutes.
I can understand that. Now, that being said, Wildem only got Tia 1 down at about the 10 hour, 15-minute mark.
Oof.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, he's having a rough time.
Yeah, he kept trying to use Kill 8 on Tia before weakening her. I think he didn't realize it was a power word spell, so yeah.
Yeah, I checked the spell just to be sure before racing, and I saw it's a power word, so I'm like, okay, needs to be 600 HP or less.
Yeah. Now, I noticed you didn't, or you did pick up Halt 8 at some point, but you never seemed to actually cast it.
I cast it a few times. It landed once on
okay.
CO2.
Okay.
And never again.
Yeah, it's about 28% or so to land it, and yeah, I mean it's non-elemental, so you can land it on Chaos easily enough. If you have the casts of it, that is.
Yeah, if only I had Life 1 or something that casts Life 1.
Yeah, I'm actually not sure how the Life 1 only works in battle with the Spellcrafter spells, because I know that with, all life enabled, if you cast Life 7, you come back with 1 hit point.
Yep.
So I'm not sure if that would function in battle or not.
Life 7 did not work. I tried it one time just to see, and it didn't.
Yeah, same.
Okay. Yeah, gonna have to roll something up with these and check it out there.
Yeah, if I had a vanilla Life 1, that would have been a very different first dive. Could I brought my fire right back up? No problem.
Okay. And apparently, according to Twinge, the lower level life does work in battle. Yeah.
But yeah, there were anyway no Life 1 or something like that available.
Yeah.
So.
Well, there was Life 3, which apparently
really?
functions for it. Yeah.
Where is that?
Yeah, I never saw it. Or
Let me see. Trying to find it right now.
I ran through the superstore. I don't recall seeing it there.
yeah, same.
Oh no, I'm sorry. There was Life 4 in On Rack.
Oh, should have
On
worked.
rack. Oh yeah, I didn't even check it.
Yeah. So
I might have skipped the shop. I'm pretty sure I checked.
Yes. So also a question for you from Life Reboot Chanigan. So when did you remember you needed to get that thing out of Volcano?
Okay, I misread the int about it. There was a hint giver in, I think it was Crescent Lake, that said something was in Guru Volcano, and I was sure I saw a shirt, like a white shirt or something like that. So I'm like, all right, cool. Don't need to check Volcano.
That was the hint giver in Melman, who said,
Okay.
"Oh yes, there's a Slow 2 shirt on floor 4 of Gurgu."
Yeah, so I'm like, all right, that's the dud. So moving on, don't need the key item because there was one dud on that flag set. So I'm like, all right, I don't need it. So let's skip it. And yep.
Yeah. The hint givers often will talk about like, oh, hey, look, here's where you can find the opal bracelet, or other good items, not necessarily just the incentives.
So on the topic of Dragon Warrior mode, I've never played with them before, and I can officially say I hate it, especially in this flag, where I didn't remember it was on the first time I wiped out of Mirage. I could have just reset. Instead, I let it go through the game over. So of course, rather than me say that's a Mirage, I had to walk back from Canaria. I did that 2 or 3 times.
I did the same thing when I wiped in at Tier 1.
Oh, plus I had the early game, I got 2 of my characters killed in Astos. I'm like, great, I'll just do a 2-man grind with a black belt and a black mage. But when I got the game over, of course, it revives everyone. I'm like, well, I'm not going to spend time killing off 2 characters again just to grind a black belt that has minus 100% per level. So that kind of messes with my plans.
Yeah, actually, Shanigan, I was going to ask you if you actually had checked the blessings on that black belt, because, that minus
I saw the
1%.
minus 1 hit. Yeah, I noticed it. I looked at it. I'm like, man, black belt is not good. That's why I never use. Like, I saw, black belts, man, don't need them. I just want a thief or something like that. And because Katana +3, and no thieves available. Only black belts. Black belts, fighter, red mages, and black mages, I think.
I think there was
Something
a
like
white
that.
mage somewhere.
Yeah.
There was a white mage. I re-recruited a white mage over my black belt at a certain point, so it was useless. If I had been smart, what I would have done was keep track of what the recruits were, and then recruited a white mage over my fighter and a fighter over my white mage to get like 6 more levels.
That's some big brain thinking there. I hadn't even been that's not something that I really would have thought about so much. Well, let me see. Just check and see if any other questions. It's like another question for you that Life Reboot had was, so after struggling with Tia 2 and you when you bounced out of Toph to get some additional stuff, and then you went to the right side, he was wondering what was going through your mind when you've been spinning your wheels on Toph for that long.
I went right side once or twice, I think, before. Did I? Because I remember seeing a nasty spells right off the bat off Kraken. I'm like, nope, not happening. Just not happening. I don't want to risk the like nasty spells or whatever. I'm like, I don't have a lot of HP. I just need to go through whichever has a Lich.
Yeah,
and
I remember.
and yeah, Lich was on the other side. I'm like, yeah, I'm keeping on that. And Lich was paper tin, and then Tier 2 happened.
Yeah. Well, I remember the first time you went in, you went to the right, you saw Kraken, and just immediately reset, because Kraken 2, no.
Yeah, especially since Kraken 1 was something like that.
Yeah.
Kraken 2 is not happening.
Yeah, Kraken 2, or Kraken 1 was the only of the Fiend ones that gave you problems. Because you got real close to dying on that Tia 1 fight that first time.
Yeah, I had, 50-something HP on both characters, something like that.
Yeah, it was like your Black Mage alone was the finisher.
Around 59 HP or something like that.
Yeah. No, I'm really proud of my early game, but Toph was just a mess. Like, I went everywhere at the right time, and except Volcano. Because Volcano.
Yeah, because, whoops.
Yeah. I should have just checked, regardless. It's only because I haven't seen the what's it called?
Randomized
The
chest
loose
location.
item. Yeah, the loose item.
Ah.
That's the only reason. Otherwise, I would have checked it.
Well, yeah. Okay, that makes sense. Well, Phoenix, you got any questions for Chanigan or Life Reboot? Or not Life Reboot, sorry, Jesus Frog. Too many names that just keep swimming together here.
Absolutely. Chanigan, how do you feel about the finish? You landed over in bin number 4 tonight for, I believe that's 6 points for your team. How's that one feel?
Better than it should. Not gonna lie. I was as soon as I was until for 40-something minutes, I'm like, yeah, I'm not in bin 1 through 5. Like, I'm gonna be like last place, or I'm gonna forfeit, or I don't know. I wasn't expecting being in bin 4, that's for sure. So I gladly take it, but yeah.
Still 2 weeks to go. Plenty of time to get us some more points for your team. And
oh yeah, for sure. We still have 5 volunteer points to get, so.
Yeah, whereas I think there's like, I think my team's at 5 volunteer points or 6 right now. We tend to fill in a lot.
I get to the other finishers as well as we approach the final. We approach full completion here, perhaps.
Yeah, so we had, let me see, after Jesus the Frog finished up, we had Budge Mono finishing up at 120.24, which was, let me see here, checking bins here, that is bin 3 still.
Bin 3 for Team FF Randa.
Yep. And Fry Teeth finishing up in 7th place at 127.44, which opened up bin 4, which would go to 135. So that's enough to get both Danny, who finished up at 128.28, and Chanigan in. At least I think that's the right bin numbering.
Now you're entirely correct. Chanigan for Team Temple of Friends Revisited. Danny will clock in. That is bin 4. That is 6 points for Team. Let's see here.
The Trash Island Fire Department.
Yes, and Fry Teeth cashing in for 3 Fiends and a Fledgling. Meanwhile.
And we're going to drag wild him in a little bit early. It's a little bit spoilery, not going to lie, but it's a little late for our restreamer, so. Preemptive GG's, wild him. As soon as he's got audio, it seems.
Alright, got it.
No worries, man. Yeah, so preemptive GG's. He got a few minutes left on stream, but it looks like, based off of the time you finished, you get through Topher in just a single dive, yeah?
Yeah, no. I wiped on Tiamat, so I went the other way and then got in the first round.
Okay, well, That's almost like getting through on the first try, getting wiped
That
out by
was enough.
Tiamat, and then immediately pivoting.
Not doing like me.
After that at Tier 1, I can't blame for just going Tier 2, one try, didn't work, go the other way.
Yeah, so speaking of the Tia 1, I'm guessing you didn't notice that Kill 8 was a power word spell, did you?
Well, I'm just not sure. Yeah, I'm not very familiar with Powercrafter. I don't play with it a lot, and like I knew Kill Hate was very powerful, but I wasn't really sure how it worked. So
Yeah. Yeah, no, Kill 8 is strictly, it's a non-elemental power word spell. So if you get on anything below 600, it would work on it.
all right.
Yeah, I noticed you were casting it a few times at Tia, trying to X for her, and I'm like, oh no. But yeah, Halt 8.
But like it
level.
worked on it worked on War Mech, and I didn't really damage it that much. So was it just low HP?
Yeah, that's what I'm guessing.
All right, that threw me off.
Yeah. No, one of the other spells that's just because I play a lot of Spellcrafter, I've brought this up a couple of times. At level 5, there's Halt 8, Black Magic. Has about a 28% chance to land, but that's also non-elemental. But that's not a power word, that's just straight up non-elemental paralysis. So in case you ever end up playing another seed with Spellcrafter, if you see Halt 8, that's a great spell to get.
Yeah, well,
just
I'm not.
checked.
I'm not replaying that seed at least.
I just checked, and Warmech had 800 HP.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that was really painful, but I was set on finishing, and
Yeah.
I got there.
Well, yeah, we just saw the saw Tia 2 doing Tia 2 things, which Janigan can tell you all about Tia 2 there.
Yeah, I've been stuck in tow for 40-something minutes,
Oh wow.
just keeping bonking on Tia 2. Just because the right side had a lot of nasty spells. I'm like, yeah, I'm not gambling on some low rolls.
Yeah. To be fair, though, Jesus, you were the first one we saw get to Chaos, I believe. And that was where we saw the Chaos had Nuclear, and Holy, and Fade 8.
Nuclear, yeah,
Yeah.
8.
Yeah,
Still
all
had
the
the
fun.
problem there.
Yeah, it was there.
just about ready to see you pull on into Carry 2. Holy crap, that fighter is chunky. 780 hit points. What level did you get your fighter up to there? I saw you were doing a bit of a grind on the nachos in Canaria.
Yeah, this was the last part. Also the first dot done by Twinge. By the way, GG Twinge. I was like, okay, I need to just go try something else. I'm not achieving anything right now. And yeah, found the nachos, which was pretty nice.
And I just watched you take on that Carry and go, oh hey look, kill 8, bye Carry. That's a lovely thing to see sometimes.
Carry 2 making its best impression of Lich there at the speed bump.
Yep. So, Wildhound, question for you from Life Reboot. When you started to see racers finish, and you were still having to deal with that horrible Tiamat, like, kind of what happened to your stress level at that point? Like, how bad did it suddenly spike to?
I think my will gave up at that point, but because I was surprised I wasn't seeing like anyone forfeiting. So, but when I saw the first that done, I knew I was doing something wrong. There was just no hope left. So,
well, you know what? You got finished. You get points for your team. That's all that matters.
Yeah, I'll take it.
And Chaos tried to kill 8, your fighter. Silly chaos. Kill 8 is for, well, lower things. Everything else except for the fighter, alright, fine.
I was about to say that. That is, that was one heck of a seed, and props you. There it is. There's the kill 8 on Chaos with authority.
Yep, and there's the official GGs for Wildham. Finishing up at, what was that time? 150.58? 150.59 was the official time, so.
Up to
Once again,
hours.
now actual GGs, yeah, still under 2 hours. And compared to the rest of the seeds we've seen this week, we have now seen a feedback week flag that went ugly. But, congratulations on sticking out through that. That was
Absolutely.
that would have been tilt-inducing for me in extreme. All right, but with that, well then, you got any final thoughts?
Yeah, that was a terrible seed, but surprisingly, it wasn't. The flags were good, so it just rolled really, really nasty.
All right, Janigan, what's your final thoughts?
I'm happy that I'm done with feedback week. Playing two seeds this week wasn't too bad. The Tuesday one was pretty rough for my sleep schedule, but at least I did what I had, what I do best. But yeah, this one was awful. Let's just put it that way. It was just awful. Not the seed itself, just Toph was awful. That's all.
I may or may not have cackled maniacally a few times.
Oh boy. I'm not gonna lie, I should have left after like the 4th or 5th wipe just to get a black belt and grind. I'm just too stubborn.
Yeah. It happens from time to time for everybody. Jesus Frog, let's get your final thoughts.
It was a surprisingly fun seed, a lot of unusual stuff. Map edits, the mermaid's prison that didn't come into play. Surprisingly good, but don't really want to do it again.
Well, better take a look at next week's flags.
Well, usually you get some practice in. Not being able to practice these at all was a problem for me.
That's true. All right. Well, I've been Hate the 13th, and I am going to hand it on over to Moonrisen Phoenix to take us on home.
Well, first up, I want to give a heartfelt GGs to every single one of our runners here tonight, especially those that were featured. Wildham, Chanigan, Jesus the Frog, and Guardian Marcus. GGs to all of you, and thanks for putting on quite the show. Really, I do appreciate it. I also want to thank our trackers for tonight. That would be JLo and Life Reboot. Thank you for keeping us updated and keeping us all honest. And also, I want to thank our restreamer for tonight, ADR. Much appreciated. Thank you. We wouldn't be able to put this on air if not for you. I also want to thank the FFR community as well as all of the viewers for sticking around, cheering on your teams, cheering on your favorite runners. And also thank you, Hate the 13th, for commentating with me tonight.
Yeah, you are more than welcome.
And so with that, on behalf of my co-commentator, Hate the 13th, for our trackers, JLo and Life Reboot, for our restreamer, ADR, for our runners, and everybody here in the Final Fantasy Randomizer community, my name is Moonrisen Phoenix. Week 2 concludes this coming Saturday night at 10 p.m. Make sure you join us then for some more Final Fantasy Randomizer action. Until then, this is the end of the broadcast, so I will wish you all a good night, and make sure you join us soon for some more Randomizer action. Good night, everybody.